Good morning, everybody. Thinking about the good stuff, thinking about the things that are good and right and noble and true and beautiful, and trying every day, every week to take note of those things. I know that it's easy to take note of the things that are troubling, worrisome, frustrating, um, the things that we feel like we're lacking, that we need. I know it's really easy to notice those things, and I'm not saying that we should completely ignore those things, but the scriptures encourage us to focus our attention on the good stuff, right? And so we've been trying to do that for a couple of weeks now, off and on, doing a little bit of that, a little bit of our theological leftovers, and today I've had a couple of days out of the office because I was sick, and it gave me time to reflect, as it does when you're illness and when you're ill, and I've been reflecting on beauty. What do I find beautiful? In fact, that's not even the right question to ask. Um, I'm not interested in subjective beauty. Um, we want to talk about beauty that is transcendent, that is something everybody notices, not just a few people. Like I find this attractive or I find that attractive. Blah. No, transcendent beauty. Is there anything that pops into your head that transcends, that everybody sees it and goes, "That's beautiful"? Perhaps there is. Perhaps you look at, maybe there are particular features in a person. Maybe there's a type of artwork, or maybe it's some aspect of creation. We could talk about that sort of stuff, but that's not what I want to talk about today. What I've been thinking about is the beauty of Thanksgiving. How beautiful it is when I find a person who is thankful. And I know I need to be careful with this because I don't want to imply, especially as a pastor, if you're hurting, if you're sad, if you're struggling, or any of those things I mentioned before, frustrated, anxious, I don't want you to be afraid to express that, especially to me or to a counselor or to a family member. Please do, please do. Um, I don't think it's at all beautiful to pretend. Um, I don't think there's anything beautiful about that. We're looking for true beauty, for real beauty, for something that we can find even in the midst of all the trouble, that isn't touched by that. And and so this is a sincere thanksgiving, not just putting on a happy face, but a sincere thanksgiving. And that's not something that necessarily you can't look at shallow things and make yourself sincere about them. But when we find genuine, eternal, beautiful things, even in the midst of sorrow and frustration and all that sort of stuff, those things stand out, um, and they create sincere thanksgiving. And so I'm not asking you, and this is why I say I need to be careful. I'm not asking you to make yourself more thankful. I'm just saying keep your eyes open, because there are things, no matter what you're going through in your life, that will create thanksgiving, that are worthy of rejoicing over, even as tears maybe flow from your eyes. First Thessalonians 5:18 says, "Give thanks in all circumstances." And we ask, how can we do that? I don't think it's easy, um, but it's a beautiful thing when you see it, isn't it? And I'm sure you've had this experience where somebody, at least at a particular time in their life, just had that ability to see, um, to see something that was worthy of being thankful for when nobody else saw it. Right? They just had this ability, or have this ability, um, to be thankful, and it's beautiful, it's encouraging, and that's what makes it so beautiful, because for us it's so easy to see the evil, to see the darkness, um, and honestly to be overwhelmed by it and become cynical or frustrated or anxious. And when we find somebody, or when somebody offers that to us, when they offer us something that is worthy of being thankful for, um, that's a beautiful thing. That's a beautiful gift. It's a wonderful, wonderful moment. um, More than long flowing hair, um, or a non wrinkly face, or I have no idea what people find beautiful anymore. The best thing, the best thing in this world is maybe one of the most beautiful things in this world, um, is finding a truly thankful person who can open our eyes to how wonderful and selfless and generous God really is to every one of us. That's something to think about. Please give me your thoughts. Share something you're thankful about if you would like to. And if you like the video, you think it's a thought that maybe somebody needs to consider, please consider passing on and sharing this or any of the videos that we have that you can find on YouTube. God bless you all, and God bless your week. Again, this weekend, our worship service is at 10:30. We have a Bible class continuing the study of Amos at 9 o'clock, and you are most welcome to join us. God bless you all.